We all know that sleep is really important, and for you to be able to thrive, you need to be able to have enough rest. You know, they recommend about 6 to 8 hours for an adult. So for you to get that good quality sleep, you need to have good bed sheets that will enhance or enable you to get that good quality sleep that we all need to be able to thrive, right?
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shifa, and from the title of this video I'll be sharing a few tips. They're not really tips, but a few things you need to consider while you get your bed linen, or for you to be able to choose good bed linen on a budget as well. So I've been a salesperson for like, I want to say three and a half years, and it's been, I work in a shop whereby we sell bed linen, everything home, like home decor, bathroom, anything bathroom or bedroom accessories, bed sheets, all of that. Let me generalize and say bed linen. So I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. When it comes to choosing out your bed linen, especially bed sheets, you need to look at the material you're getting. You need a material that is able to absorb sweat, because we tend to sweat at night, and you need for it to be soft, not necessarily too soft, but you need for it not to irritate your skin. When we think about bed linen, we all think cotton, right? Yeah, so best material out there is cotton. But then we go ahead to, we need to look at what type of cotton is that, because there's so many types of cotton, and each type gives you how can I say, it gives you a different, they all have different capabilities when it comes to, maybe it's absorbent, maybe it is too warm, or so a few, I'll just share a few of the types. So we have something called Upland Cotton. That one is mostly, if you read like if you want to read labels, yeah, I picked up that habit of reading labels. Like even when I just go to buy bread, I have to read the expiration date and the manufacture date. So yeah, and it's a good habit actually, so you know what you're taking. So you need to look out for the label. If it just says cotton, more than likely that is the Upland Cotton, which is durable. It has the quality of that it's absorbent. Yeah, and then the other one is we have something called polycotton. Polycotton is a mix of cotton and polyester, so you have to look out for that one, because it tends to you know, those who, you know, if you use something over and over again, like I don't know if you, I have a shirt that is polycotton and it has those small balls, right? Like, is it called piling? You mentioned 3 that are actually like up there. They are the per se the best. If you have the budget, you know, you can purchase them. You get soft, good, durable. Yeah, so we have Egyptian cotton, then we have something called Pima cotton, then Supima cotton, which is grown in the US. Egyptian cotton is grown in Egypt, and that one has long fibers, it's durable, it's absorbent. It's like the best cotton out there. And then same thing goes for Supima cotton and Pima cotton. Pima cotton is just like, they're both grown in the US. Tencel is like wood pulp that they turn into bed sheet, but they, you know, you will find some bed sheets have a percentage of Tencel, and others, like, it's a mix of Tencel and cotton. That one tends, if you know these jackets, like rain jackets, almost the sound they make, if you fall on a tencel, if you find a tencel, maybe a blend of tencel and cotton bed sheet, that is how it feels. It's, how can I say, it's it makes that sound like raincoat or rain jackets make. And it's also absorbent. Actually, it's absorbent and it's durable, soft, but it tends to be on a higher price. So there is bamboo, there is flannel, there is silk. Forgot to mention, while I was mentioning the Supima Egyptian and Pima cotton, there is silk in there. Silk is like, whew, soft, breathable, absorbent, except that it's on the higher price. It's like there. But if you have the budget and you want to slide in your bed sheet, you can go for that, right? So those are the types of cotton and the material, that you're going to look at. And like I mentioned, you need to fall into the habit of reading labels. I'll show you what let me see. I have one bed sheet here that you shouldn't walk into the store, or you shouldn't be online and all you're getting is just a bed sheet. You should read the labels. And for example, this one reads, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it's 200 thread count and 100% cotton. So more than likely this is Upland Cotton, which is good. It's durable, very absorbent and soft as well. So we discussed, while we are going to go out and choose our bed linen, you need to look at material and you need to know the type of cotton you're getting. And so one thing that you need to also look out for is the type of weaving. Or you may not necessarily want to know this, but it also enhances the texture of the fabric of the cotton. So like we've sold these things, so we know when a customer is talking, say soft, I want something soft, I'll give them something called cotton sateen. Has nothing to do with any material added to it. It's just the type of weaving that is called sateen, which produces a soft and lustrous fabric. Just know that that type of material, or sorry, that type of bed sheet is soft to the touch. We have one here in store. It's called it's a premium bed linen. It's here. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Maybe I will turn the camera around and then show you. So when you talk about weaving types, we have sateen, we have pekyle. Pekyle, more than likely, they mention it like pekyle cotton. I don't know, I'll show you. I'll insert one of those. I think we have it in store. So they will put something pekyle cotton. It's just the way of the weaving. This is like, pekyle is the standard weaving, the way it's like the standard, and that one is durable. On the other hand, sateen tends to be, it's not as durable as pekyle. Yes, while you're there choosing your bed linen and you're considering a material, okay, what type of cotton am I looking at? Okay, you also need to check whether it's sateen, whether it's pekyle, which weaving technique did they use, or which weaving type did they use. Then there's also something called thread count. So thread count is the number of horizontal and vertical threads they put to make this fabric in 1 square inch. So the more threads they use in 1 square inch, the fabric is going to be soft. It's going to be soft, and that means the higher the thread count, the softer that bed sheet is going to be. I'll still insert a clip of the ones we have in store. Like I said, Punto here is 300 thread count. I don't know if you'll be able to see, or I'll insert a picture of that. Yeah, so you want to also, while you're looking, so let's recap. You go to the store, you want to buy your bed sheets, look at the type of cotton. You just let them know you want cotton, but while you're there, check the labels. Cotton, is it, which kind of cotton? If it's just saying cotton, then just know it is Upland Cotton, and it has the capability of, you know, giving you that good quality slip. Just check, is it satin, is it percale, is it, how many thread counts is it? Choose the size of the bed sheet. Before you even go out or you're there online trying to shop, know the mattress size, know your mattress. I can't stress this enough, but oh, it's tough. Like, okay, I don't want to exaggerate, but it's frustrating when you walk into the store and you don't know your size. You're telling a salesperson like myself, my bed is a king, my bed is a queen. Yes, I should be able to tell, but if different countries call different sizes queen and king, so it becomes super hard. And I honestly, I'm satisfied when I get, you know, that satisfaction when a customer comes back, oh, this worked for me, this worked for me. That is what I look out for. That you know your size, that is going to save you lots of time shopping. You'll just be there now, you're looking, okay, which type of cotton is that? Okay, is it satin, is it percale? Okay, is it, how soft is it? Is it 300 thread count? Is it, by the way, the optimal thread count, in my opinion, would be, you look at 200 and above. Like, there's also 1000, but then, like, you know, everything in modulation with modulation. Anyway, just know that too much of anything is not good also, but anyway, if you have the budget, and because the higher the thread count, by the way, I will go into the prices later, but the higher the thread count, just know also that the cost is going to be that, you know, that way up. So you look at all of those things we've discussed, and then, you know, you go ahead to make your decision. And then maybe now you go into colors, or okay, which one, which color should I have, you know, which color will match my bed, that jazz. So that should be easy. But tobacco feder or anything, like, even when you can even tell, you can kind of tell. For me now, I can kind of tell when I just touch the fabric. I know, okay, this is cotton, or this one has a little bit of polyester, which I don't like. Polyester or polycotton tends to be on, you know, it's inexpensive, but then do you want to buy that? Like, do you live in the hot, or like, do you experience summer like here in Dubai? Are you going to sleep in polyester? Oh my god, you will not have a good sleep at all, because you need to cool, like, the body needs to cool at night for us to be able to get, you know, that deep sleep, you know, the brain to rest. But anyway, we work so hard, so you need a good night's sleep. To Upland, which in most cases, like, the label on the bedsheet is going to be cotton, you know, so that one is it's inexpensive. It's, let me say, it's affordable. It's affordable, and within that, because of thread count, because of the weaving type, the prices tend to fluctuate according to also that, but you can get away with optimal thread count, let me say. So in my opinion, look out for a bed sheet that basic should be cotton. At least if it mentions cotton, you're good to go. Then if you have the budget, you can go into, okay, now let me look at the thread count. Is it, you know, is it 300? You know, when you're going from 300 and above, then the bedsheet is going to be shiny, it's going to be really soft, the right amount of soft. Even, oh my god, like, find out if you're allergic to a certain type of material. You also need to consider that, so you know which material you're going for. Maybe you're allergic to cotton, you don't know. I don't want to answer that question of what is the best material to get, because it depends on your, you know, particular needs, allergic, or which area you're living in. But let me compare Dubai and Uganda. Uganda, if I'm to buy a bed sheet, I can get away with, and it's on a budget, I can get away with a bed sheet that has a label cotton, you know, 100% cotton, should be 100% cotton. That one I can get away, like, with that, because our climate is, you know, favorable, and it's not too hot. For Dubai, you need at least, you know, like 100% cotton, maybe 300 thread count, soft. Let me just say, if you have the budget, go for what you want, you know, treat yourself. Yeah, treat yourself. And so those are the few tips. I want to say tips, but not necessarily tips. A few things that you might want to consider, not even might, but I know you should consider to get, first of all, to even get value for money. You should know teba kulimba, let them not deceive you or try to, you know, play around. Know your material. By the way, these tips you can also apply to when you're buying your duvet. You want, because these bed linen, they touch our skin, so you want it to, you know, not bring you rashes. You don't want to have those breakouts like crazy. So you can apply these tips that I've shared. You can apply them to when you're buying your duvet as well. Natural hair. I have natural hair. The material I recommend for natural hair is silk. Maybe get silk pillows, or you have a satin bonnet, because you don't want to use cotton. Cotton sucks up the water, and with your hair, you don't need anyone sucking up your hair. You want to keep your hair moisturized. And satin, now I'm talking about the material. What material is right? Satin. You need that one. I talked about the weaving, which is called satin, but you need the real material that is called satin. You can either use that for a pillowcase, or you can just make a bonnet or buy bonnet. I think at least basic, bare minimum, you should get 100% cotton. You don't want to sleep in, you don't want material that is going to irritate you, just disturb your peaceful sleep. Then the following day you're going to wake up, you don't want to go to work. Yeah, thank you for watching, and see you around.